Lucid dreaming stands at the intriguing crossroads of consciousness and the unconscious, where the dreamer becomes aware they are dreaming and, with this awareness, can influence the dream's direction. To many, this experience is mystical, offering a window into limitless realities, but from the psychoanalytic perspective, especially through the lens of Sigmund Freud, lucid dreaming presents not just a playground for fantasy, but a profound tool for self-exploration, healing, and transformation. Freud's theories, though formulated long before the scientific study of lucid dreaming gained popularity, provide a fertile foundation for understanding why the practice of lucid dreaming. Hypnosis can be so powerful. For Freud, dreams were the royal road to the unconscious, a realm where repressed desires, unresolved conflicts, and the raw material of our psyche reside. In ordinary dreams, the conscious ego is passive, allowing the unconscious to express itself through symbolic narratives. However, in lucid dreams, the ego regains a degree of awareness within the dream, providing a rare and potent opportunity to interact directly with the unconscious contents. This interaction is where lucid dreaming, hypnosis, gains its remarkable power. Hypnosis itself is a state of focused attention, heightened suggestibility, and deep relaxation, a state Freud explored extensively in his early work before transitioning fully to free association. By combining hypnosis techniques with lucid dreaming, we create a unique bridge where the conscious and unconscious collaborate intentionally within the dreaming state. This collaboration allows for profound psychological work, emotional healing, and creative problem-solving, all occurring within the malleable landscape of the dream world. The effectiveness of lucid dreaming hypnosis lies in its ability to bypass the critical, defensive barriers of the waking ego. In the dream state, these defenses are softened, allowing suggestions, insights, and healing imagery to penetrate deeper into the psyche. Hypnotic suggestions given before sleep can influence the content of dreams, planting seeds for lucid awareness and guiding the dreamer toward specific goals, whether it's confronting a fear, seeking guidance from the inner self, or exploring suppressed desires. Freud would likely have been fascinated by the way lucid dreaming hypnosis allows the dreamer to become both analyst and analyze, and within the same dream. The dreamer, aware of their dreaming state, can inquire directly into the dream's symbols, ask characters what they represent, and even rewrite the narrative in ways that resolve inner conflicts. This active engagement accelerates the therapeutic potential of dreams, transforming them from passive experiences into dynamic tools for psychological transformation. Moreover, lucid dreaming hypnosis can be an effective way to address recurring nightmares and traumatic dreams. In the traditional Freudian framework, nightmares are expressions of repressed material breaking through the censorship of the dream work, often reflecting unresolved trauma, anxiety, or inner conflict. By using hypnosis to induce lucidity in such dreams, the dreamer can confront the feared elements directly, change the outcome, and symbolically reclaim power over what once seemed overwhelming or terrifying. This process, known as dream rescripting, can lead to significant reductions in anxiety, trauma symptoms, and improve overall mental health. Beyond therapeutic applications, lucid dreaming hypnosis opens doors to creativity and problem-solving. Freud acknowledged the creative aspects of the unconscious, viewing it as a source of inspiration and novel ideas. In lucid dreams, the dreamer can pose questions to the unconscious, explore symbolic landscapes, or engage with dream characters that personify different aspects of the self. Artists, writers, and inventors throughout history have tapped into dreams for creative breakthroughs, and with lucid dreaming hypnosis, this process becomes intentional and directed. The practice of lucid dreaming hypnosis requires preparation, intention, and consistency. It begins with cultivating dream recall, as one cannot become lucid in dreams they cannot remember. Keeping a detailed dream journal is essential, not only to improve recall, but to familiarize oneself with common dream signs, specific people, places, or themes that often appear and can serve as triggers for lucidity. Hypnotic scripts designed To encourage lucidity often involve affirmations, visualizations, and suggestive language aimed at programming the mind to recognize the dream state. Phrases like, "Tonight, I will realize I am dreaming," repeated during hypnosis or self-hypnosis sessions, reinforce the intention. Visualization exercises might include imagining oneself in a familiar dream scenario and rehearsing the moment of becoming lucid, creating neural pathways that increase the likelihood of lucidity when the dream occurs. Freud would have appreciated the symbolic richness of these hypnotic inductions. They are, in essence, conscious manipulations of the mind's symbolic processes, using the language of the unconscious to influence the dream state. This mirrors Freud's use of suggestion in his early hypnotic work, where he observed the mind's responsiveness to symbolic input under altered states of consciousness. Another key element is the incorporation of mindfulness and critical reality checks into daily life. Training the mind to question the nature of reality while awake increases the probability of doing so in dreams, triggering lucidity. Techniques such as looking at one's hands, reading text, or checking clocks throughout the day, combined with the question, "Am I dreaming?" strengthen the habit of reality testing, which often carries over into dreams. Once lucidity is achieved, the hypnotic suggestions continue to play a role. The dreamer, prepared with a clear intention, can navigate the dream landscape with purpose. This is where the true power of lucid dreaming hypnosis emerges. Within the dreamer can engage directly with unconscious material, ask for guidance, confront fears, or immerse themselves in healing scenarios crafted by their own mind. In the context of psychoanalysis, this represents a revolutionary opportunity. The dreamer becomes an active participant in their own inner exploration, merging the roles of therapist and client. They can conduct dialogues with inner figures, access symbolic representations of internal conflicts, and engage in cathartic experiences that may take years to reach through traditional talking therapy alone. It is important to approach this practice with respect and care. The unconscious is vast, complex, and layered. While lucid dreaming offers access to its realms, the dreamer must remain grounded, integrating insights from dreams into waking life gradually and reflectively. Dream journals, post-dream reflections, and even discussing dreams with a trusted friend or therapist can help process and contextualize the experiences, ensuring they contribute positively to mental health and personal growth. In the next part, we will delve deeper into specific hypnotic scripts and techniques inspired by Freud's understanding of the psyche that can help you unlock the most powerful lucid dreaming experiences, fostering healing, creativity, and transformation. As we continue to explore the vast potential of lucid dreaming hypnosis through the psychoanalytic lens of Sigmund Freud, we enter deeper territories of the mind where dreams not only serve as a playground for fantasy, but become a profound tool for emotional release, creative expansion, and the restructuring of the self. In Freud's understanding, the unconscious is a repository of repressed memories, unresolved conflicts, primal desires, and latent fears. Dreams, in their ordinary form, are the means through which this suppressed content finds symbolic expression, often distorted by the dream work to protect the ego from direct confrontation with uncomfortable truths. Lucid dreaming hypnosis, however, offers a revolutionary shift in this dynamic. It allows the conscious mind to enter the domain of the unconscious while maintaining awareness, thus bypassing the traditional distortions of the dream work and engaging directly with the raw material of the psyche. This state of dual awareness, the conscious within the unconscious, is where the transformative magic of lucid dreaming hypnosis unfolds. To understand the mechanics of this process more deeply, it is crucial to appreciate how the hypnotic state primes the mind for lucidity. Hypnosis induces a state where the analytical, critical faculties of the conscious mind are temporarily softened, enabling suggestions to penetrate more deeply into the unconscious. Freud observed this phenomenon in his early work with hysterical patients, noting how, under hypnosis, patients could recall forgotten memories, repressed traumas, and even experience cathartic release. By merging this state with the induction of lucidity within dreams, we create a synergistic condition where the dreamer is both receptive to inner material and empowered to interact with it consciously. This interaction begins with the establishment of clear emotionally charged intentions during the hypnotic induction phase. Freud emphasized the importance of desire and affect in driving psychic processes. Therefore, when constructing hypnotic scripts for lucid dreaming, it is vital that the affirmations and visualizations are not delivered as sterile instructions, but are imbued with genuine emotional engagement. For instance, rather than mechanically repeating, "I will realize I am dreaming," the suggestion can be crafted to resonate more deeply by incorporating personal significance, such as, "Tonight, as I enter my dreams, I will feel the exhilarating moment of realizing I am in a boundless world created by my own mind." This subtle shift aligns with Freud's principle that the psyche is more responsive to emotionally saturated symbols and suggestions. By evoking the sensory and emotional qualities of the lucid dreaming experience, the hypnotic induction becomes more effective, planting seeds within the unconscious that are more likely to flourish into lucidity during sleep. Once lucidity is attained, the dreamer steps into an arena where Freud's model of the psyche, the id, ego, and superego, can be observed and interacted with in symbolic form. The id, with its primal urges and desires, often manifests as chaotic, instinct-driven dream scenarios. The superego may appear as critical authority figures, judges, or societal symbols imposing guilt or shame. The ego, in its lucid state, becomes the mediator, capable of navigating these internal forces with awareness and intentionality. Engaging directly with these elements provides unparalleled opportunities for inner work. If a dreamer encounters a menacing figure representing repressed aggression or fear, they can choose to face it, speak to it, or transform it, rather than fleeing or suppressing it, as might occur in a non-lucid nightmare. This act of confrontation and transformation is therapeutic, allowing for the integration of disowned parts of the psyche into conscious awareness, a process Freud saw as essential for psychological health. One particularly potent technique is the use of symbolic healing rituals within the lucid dream. The dreamer might visualize entering a healing temple, immersing themselves in restorative light, or meeting a wise inner guide who offers insights or healing touch. These rituals, though occurring in the dream space, have profound psychological effects because the unconscious responds to symbols as if they were real. This mirrors Freud's insight that the unconscious does not differentiate between fantasy and reality. Thus, healing experienced in dreams translates into real emotional shifts in waking life. Moreover, lucid dreaming hypnosis can serve as a powerful tool for resolving unresolved grief, trauma, or loss. Freud's work on mourning and melancholia highlights the challenges the psyche faces when attempting to detach from lost objects or people. In lucid dreams, individuals can meet lost loved ones, say unsaid words, seek closure, or engage in symbolic farewells. These encounters, though occurring in the symbolic dream realm, often facilitate profound healing, enabling the dreamer to release lingering attachments and move toward emotional integration. Beyond personal healing, lucid dreaming hypnosis offers access to the creative wellsprings of the unconscious. Freud acknowledged the unconscious as the source of artistic inspiration and novel ideas, often citing the parallels between dreaming and creative processes. In a lucid dream, the dreamer can intentionally explore this reservoir, asking for images, narratives, or solutions to waking life problems. The dream becomes an interactive canvas where the boundaries of logic and physics dissolve, allowing the dreamer to experiment with ideas, scenarios, and metaphors that might otherwise be inaccessible. To maximize these creative benefits, the dreamer can use hypnotic suggestions to set clear creative intentions before sleep, such as, "Tonight, I will enter a dream where I discover new ideas for my art, writing, or personal growth." This intention setting, combined with lucid awareness, transforms the dream into an incubator for innovation, where the unconscious mind collaborates with the conscious in the co-creation of meaning and inspiration. However, Freud would remind us that such explorations must be approached with humility and caution. The unconscious is not merely a wish fulfillment machine, but a complex, layered realm where confronting one's shadows is as important as harvesting fantasies. The dreamer must be prepared to face discomfort, contradictions, and the unknown within themselves, embracing the process of self-discovery with honesty and openness. Integration of these dream experiences into waking life is essential for their therapeutic value to endure. Freud stressed that insights gained in altered states must be processed, understood, and woven into the fabric of conscious awareness. This is achieved through meticulous dream journaling, reflective practices, and, if needed, dialogue with a therapist or trusted confidant. By recording the details of lucid dreams, the emotions felt, the actions taken, and the insights received, the dreamer anchors the ephemeral experiences of the night into the solidity of waking consciousness. Furthermore, the dreamer can enrich this integration by translating dream imagery into creative expressions, painting, writing, or music that externalize and embody the inner experiences, facilitating deeper understanding and resonance. This act of artistic sublimation, as Freud described, allows unconscious material to find constructive outlets, enriching both the individual and the collective cultural landscape. Lucid dreaming hypnosis, when practiced consistently, becomes a lifelong practice of inner exploration, healing, and transformation. It empowers the dreamer to become an active participant in their psychological evolution, dissolving the barriers between waking and dreaming, between the known and the hidden. It is a practice that honors the wisdom of the unconscious, while harnessing the clarity of the conscious mind, embodying Freud's vision of psychoanalysis as a path toward self-understanding and liberation from inner conflicts. In this light, the most powerful lucid dreaming hypnosis is not merely about controlling dreams or indulging in fantasies, but about engaging courageously with the depths of the self, seeking integration, balance, and wholeness. It is an invitation to embark upon the royal road to the unconscious, not as a passive traveler, but as an aware, intentional explorer. By embracing this journey, you align yourself with the timeless quest of humanity to understand the mysteries within, to heal the wounds that linger in the shadows, and to awaken to the limitless creative and transformative potentials that reside in the realms of dreams. It is in this sacred space where, as Freud suggested, the truth of our desires, fears, and possibilities reveals itself, not through the distorted lens of repression, but through the luminous clarity of conscious engagement. This is the extraordinary power of lucid dreaming hypnosis. A bridge between worlds, a dialogue between the seen and the unseen, a dance between the conscious will and the unconscious depths, culminating in the profound realization that within our dreams lie the keys to our greatest healing, our deepest creativity, and the fullest expression of our authentic selves.